Hello. Hello everybody, how are you all doing? Today, I wanted to talk about your gut health today in my video. And so this is one of the issues that I help a lot of women with is their gut health. Because I've suffered with gut health myself for years and years and years and years. And I've been finding solutions to my gut health and healing myself for a long time, and knowing what works and what's not worked for me. And I finally found the solution to a lot of my problems a couple of years ago now. The missing puzzle that I've been looking for to get to the bottom of why my digestion wasn't healing the way I wanted it to do, where it wasn't getting any better. I was having too much bloating and everything. So I just want to give you some tips tonight and talk about what could be causing your gut issues. And I think a lot of women can have more gut issues than men, really. Yeah, not great, is it? Because of our hormones. That's one of the things that can cause a lot of discomfort, because we have different hormones at play in different weeks of the month. Like you have estrogen weeks and you have your progesterone weeks, and then that can cause a bit of discomfort because in your progesterone part of the month is when your body you can have more bloating, especially around your period. Have you noticed around your period you just feel really heavy, and then you're holding more water because of the hormones peaking together and then dropping before your period. Can cause bloating and a bit of discomfort. And in your progesterone phase, your digestion can slow down a bit because of this phase. And have you noticed, have you ever been pregnant? Notice a lot of ladies having problems with constipation in pregnancy because of high levels of progesterone when you're pregnant as well. So your hormones play a massive part in your digestive health. And when estrogen goes low in perimenopause, around midlife, when estrogen and progesterone, estrogen in particular, and it's just up and down and all over the place, it can cause a lot of problems with your digestion around this time in perimenopause. And low levels of estrogen can play a big part of your digestion discomfort, and low levels of progesterone as well. And it can be quite tricky trying to figure out what's going on and where you are in your cycle, and where you are with your hormones, and what's causing all this digestion discomfort, what's causing the bloating and IBS symptoms, and yeah, it can be quite trying, can't it? So I want to offer you tonight some tips and what you can do to help with this. And it's not just coping with all the different hormones at play in your body for a woman. Stress can really aggravate it as well, aggravate your digestive health. Have you ever gone through a really stressful event in your life? And it's like, I've got horrible digestive discomfort. I've got wind, I've got indigestion. You know, you're eating foods that were okay before, and then you've noticed when you've gone through a stressful event, it can really get worse. And that's because stress will cut off your digestion from working properly. And that can create lots of problems as well. If you're not digesting your food right, then you can cause food to sit in your gut and not get digested properly. You're not getting all the nutrients from your food, and then it can cause problems with an overgrowth of candida, because candida is good for the body because it keeps pathogens at bay, it keeps the bad bacteria under control. It will help to get rid of any infections in your body, and that's why it overgrows like it did for me. I had head to toe candida, and because my digestion was so bad, I had years and years of stress, and my candida overgrown so much, and I couldn't get to the bottom of it and clear it and get to stop it from flaring up all the time. And now I know how to control it, and I'm controlling it still now and healing my digestion still now to this day. And it's so much better than it was. So I don't want it to get extreme like it did for me. Please don't let it get that way, because it's taken me a while to get it sorted out now. Yeah, so if you're not digesting your food properly, stomach acid can go low because of extreme amounts of stress, and it can affect your mineral balance. And you need your minerals, sodium, potassium pump to be working correctly. Enough sodium to make your stomach acid. Your minerals play a massive part in that, and zinc as well. And when you have high amounts of stress, your body can slow down because your body's prioritising stress, and it's slowing your body down to cope with that. And you can have some bile flow issues, your liver might be sluggish, you can have problems with your adrenal glands, your thyroid, and stomach acid production. And in perimenopause, your communication between your brain and your glands, your adrenal glands and thyroid, can break down a little bit because of the fluctuation of the hormones. The hormones are going lower, reducing down, and they're trying to keep up with each other as it's reducing down. It can be up 1 minute, down the next. You might ovulate 1 month and not ovulate another month. And it's all causing your brain to get confused about what's going on, and it's not communicating properly with your adrenal glands and your thyroid, and that can affect your digestion as well until it settles down in menopause. And it all settles down, and your adrenal glands get used to what the low levels of hormones, and your brain starts communicating properly again. So it can cause a bit of problems and a few issues with your digestion. I can really sympathise with you there, because I know all about the bloating and everything like that. So I want to give you a few tips on what you could do. I mean, I teach this to all the ladies that join my What to Do from a Perimenopause class. I run this class every month, and I help women to get to the bottom of all their issues or their symptoms, because lots of women have different symptoms and different problems. So I help them to get to grips with that, get to the root cause of what's going on. The really causative issues, so to speak. What is going on in your body? Why are you having so many digestive issues? Why are you having so many symptoms? And I've got another round starting in May if you want to join the wait list. I'll put the link below to my link tree, where you get all my links there all in one place, and you can find out if you want to jump onto the wait list. When you're on the wait list, you'll get lots of information from me about perimenopause and menopause before you join the class, and I'll work with you on a one-to-one basis to support you to get to your problems, what you're struggling with the most, and draw up a plan for you so you can follow the class, go through the meal plans that are going to work best for you. So I'll put the link below if you want to join the wait list and get lots of information from me while you're waiting to join in May when I open the class. So I want to give you a few things to help. And the first thing is to drink some tea. You've probably been on a peppermint tea can help your digestion. It doesn't work for everybody, peppermint tea. You could also try get some fennel seeds, some coriander seeds, and putting them in some hot water, and then letting it cool down a bit so you can drink it, and then mixing in some raw honey and drinking that after your meals. That can help with the bloating, help with the digestion, because fennel is really, really good to help with digestion. And even if you just get the fennel bulb, you know, the root vegetable fennel, and chop it up and roast it, and you can eat it with your meals, and that will help digestion. There's slippery elm. Slippery elm is excellent to help. It soothes the digestive tract, the slippery elm. And you can get teas made with slippery elm and marshmallow root, a really good tea. Some apple cider vinegar before you eat in your meals, mix it with a bit of water, and that can really help. And I used to put lots of ginger on my food. A few chunks of ginger, put it into a jar with some raw honey, mix it all up, and then you can put some lemon juice in there, a couple of lemons juiced, mix it all up, and then you leave it for about 24 hours for everything to all blend together. And then before you eat a meal, you can chew some of the pickle and you spit it out after you've chewed it, and then that can help with your stomach acid and help with the digestion process as well. And some probiotics. A lot of people taking probiotics now. You want a really good make probiotic, at least 30 billion strains, and they want to be different strains. You want to be bifidobacterium and any acidophilus as well in there with strains of probiotic. And you could try some coconut kefir. Coconut kefir is really good as well. If you want to try some of that, you can buy it. I think you can buy it some of the supermarkets, and you can definitely get it on Amazon anyway. And you may want to try some activated charcoal if you're having lots of bloating, gas, because the activated charcoal can help gobble up all that gas in your digestive tract, cut down on the gas and the bloating in your system, and that can help just take it all out, get rid of it for you. So that could really help if you want to try that, activated charcoal. Because when you've got a better digestion, you can uptake your nutrition in your food, your metabolism's much better, you can burn more fat much more effectively, you feel better, you have more energy, as well, because you can have lots of like maybe constipation, or maybe going to the toilet too much, and all this can flare up as well. And the last thing you want is constipation. You don't want the excess hormones to build up in your body, because a lot of women now I'm seeing have got too much estrogen building up in the body because they're constipated, digestion sluggish, and it can happen really a lot in midlife when if you've been under high amounts of stress for a long time. It could also, if you've been on the birth control pill, can interfere with your digestive health, which I was. So if you've been on lots of different diets over quite a number of years, lots of things can play into what's going on with your digestion now. So let me know in the comments if you try any of these, or if you're doing it already and if it's helping you at all. Because if it's not helping you, a lot of these different remedies, your probiotics, you're doing the apple cider vinegar, you're doing the ginger and lemon drinks, the fennel tea, peppermint tea, and if it's still not getting any better, then it's time to look at something else. I can help you with that. We can do some tests, find out what's going on with your digestion and get to the bottom of it, because the last thing you want to do is to let your digestion health get worse and worse. And then it's going to stop your body from assimilating all those nutrients that you're eating from your food. You can be getting weaker and weaker in your digestive tract, and if your intestines are not working properly as well. If you've got some infections in your digestive tract that you're not aware of, you need to get this cleared up. You can have heavy metal build up in your body as well, especially mercury. The strep virus, Epstein-Barr virus, it can all play havoc on your digestion, and the candida overgrowth as well. So all these can really affect your health, and you want to get this cleared up. You want to get it all cleared out. So as you're aging, you're not going to, because 70% of your immune system is in your gut, and your feel-good hormone is serotonin. A lot of that's made in your gut, so it can affect your mood if your gut health's not healthy. If you're eating lots of processed foods, lots of takeaways, lots of sugar, it can all add to your gut garden, and I call your digestion your gut garden. You're either growing flowers or you're growing weeds, and you want to be growing more of the good bacteria that can assist your body, because we are more bacteria than human cells. So the bacteria play a massive part with your digestion, with your mood, with everything. They assist you with every sort of everything in your body. So your bacteria in your digestive tract are really important. That you need to nourish those, and will help you digest your food as well. And you need to feed them fibre. They eat fibre. They thrive on it. So it's important that you feed them and you keep them growing. And you want a multitude of different bacteria in your digestive tract, all this good bacteria. You want different strains, because they will help and do different functions in your body. It's really important that. So if you're struggling with your digestion, please get help for it, whether you want to get help from me or somebody else. It's really important, because like you say, your immune system's in your gut, and I believe that a lot of diseases can be created because of your gut health. This is why it's important to me that I get my gut health strong and get it working efficiently again, and get all my viruses cleared up and my candida cleared up. Because candida overgrows for a reason. Your body always protects yourself, your body always looks after you. And if the candida is overgrowing, there's something there, there's maybe some pathogens, some infections. It's overgrowing because it gobbles all that up, it gobbles all the toxins up. And it just helps to stop, to preserve your body, to protect your body. As well, and it could also be caused by your body slowing down because of high amounts of stress, and you've got adrenal gland weaknesses as well, and your copper levels. I don't want to go too much into it because I'm going to confuse you, so I won't go into too much detail because you might not understand properly. But yeah, there's a lot around. If you want to jump on a call with me, I can explain to you a little bit more about what's going on with you. If you're wanting to like get all the information that I've gathered over the last 10 years to help you with your digestive health, because it's a massive thing and it can be a bit complicated, and I can help you with your specific issues and find some solutions for you. So thanks for watching. Let me know how you're getting on with your digestive health, and yeah, so thanks for watching, and take care of yourself. Send you all lots of love. I'll see you again in another video. See you later.